Okay, y'all, already. Hey, y'all, ignore the hair. Tis wash day, tis not important. But today is Valentine's Day, so I'm gonna be making this. This right here is Sucre, which is a low-fat strawberry mousse mix, no sugar. Sucre means no sugar in French. And for the instructions, you need 3/4 cup very cold skim milk, and you just essentially beat it with a mixer, and then you put it in the fridge into 4 different desserts with 1 pack, so you get 4 servings with 1 pack. I got 2 packs in here, and also I don't have any spare milk, so I'm going to be using yogurt today and Cool Whip to see if we'll get the same effect as this right here on the box. We want to get like a mousse-like texture by using different ingredients because I don't have the milk, so we're going to be using yogurt and Cool Whip. So follow along to see if this experiment works out. Okay, I'm going to get my mixing bowl. Alright, so I'm back. I got my mixing bowl. I got my 2 grams of sugar yogurt. I got my measuring cup. And I got some whipped topping. Alright, so the instructions say pour 3/4 cup milk. Add the contents of 1 envelope. Blend on lowest speed until mix is blended. Gradually increase, slowly increase. Whipping for a total of 5 minutes. Pour into 4 dessert dishes and refrigerate 2 hours before serving. Alright, so we do not have 3/4 cup very cold skim milk. So what I'm going to do is get some yogurt, add some water, and get it to 3/4 cup liquid. So we're going to try that. This yogurt already itself is liquidy, the Too Good. Or am I thinking about silk yogurt? This one's a little bit liquidy, kind of jiggly. But yeah. So what I'm going to do is get some of this yogi, mix it up a little bit because it got a little bit of settling water on it. And I'm going to add probably about half of this container of yogurt to this measuring cup. And then I'm going to add water the rest of the way and mix it with this spoon to get it the right consistency. Because I like experimenting, it's fun. Alright, so I just added some water. And now I'm just going to mix this around. It probably would do good for me to get like a little whisk. But I think this is working pretty well. No, it got some chunks. Chunkies off of there. And I'm not going to taste it because I really don't like the taste of the Too Good too much, honestly. It's kind of sour because it doesn't have, what, 2 grams of sugar. But I usually like mix it with other stuff, so that's why it's not like a big deal. Like I use it in a smoothie or something like that. Whisk that around. Alright, and I may get a smaller mixing bowl. But alright, so let's get out our Sucre mix. Comes in a unmarked pouch. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add some of this to the bowl. Wait, let me read the instructions first. Pour the milk first, then add the contents. Okay, so let me get back in frame. Pour the milk. Quote unquote milk mixture. So we got a tiny bit extra because like I said, I don't want to make it too watery. Then we empty in our packet of Sucre. A little dusty. I remember last year when I did this, I got Sucre particles like in my nose. I got some in there again. And let me hook up the mixer real quick. But yeah, I mean, I like this mix. I like mousse. I like strawberry mousse. It tastes like some strawberry sorbet stuff we used to have back in school when I was little. Alright, so now I'm going to add a little bit of whipped topping to thicken it up. Alright, let me get a little taste. And this is for my family, that's why I'm using my fingies. Alright, so now I'm getting some Cool Whip in, and I'm about to whip this together. I'm just gonna whip a tiny, like, side portion with the Cool Whip. Alright, y'all, change of plans. This Sans Sucre mix just is old. So what I'm gonna do instead is get some Cool Whip, get some yogurt, and flavor that, and let's see what it tastes like. We're gonna make some whip hearts. Alright, y'all, so today we're gonna make something reminiscent of chowder, and I'm gonna use some Too Good yogurt, some whipped topping, and some food coloring. And what I'm gonna do is make some little whip hearts. So I have here a little mold. Right here. I'm gonna take some yogurt. And I'm gonna take some whipped topping. This is Too Good yogurt. It has 2 grams of sugar. And then I'm gonna take some whipped topping, which has also 2 grams of sugar, I believe, for 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna take some of that. So it's gonna be kind of like a vanilla Cool Whip mix. And I think I'm gonna hand whip this because it's kind of fluffy. This is my first time trying this. I had another thing planned, but it didn't work out. It was a sugar-free mousse mix, which is right here. But it just don't taste good. It needs to go in the trash past its date. So we're gonna try some of this real quick. A bit of tang to it, honestly. So I'm gonna add a little bit of sweetener. Wish I had some flavoring. Hey, we do have some flavoring. Alright, so we got some extracts here, and I'm gonna see which one smells like it go good with this. Okay, that's butterscotch. This is butter rum. Let's see what butter rum smells like. I'm thinking butterscotch, honestly. We got butterscotch, butter rum, or lemon. Ooh, that's a hard decision. Word. Oh, we got maple too. Maple is great. We got vanilla. We got banana. Let's see what lemon smells like. Go with lemon. See if I can just put a splash. Okay, that's enough. And now I'm gonna whip this into my whip mixture. All right. Could be a tiny bit sweeter, but it does taste like lemon. Got kind of like a little lemon vanilla thing going on. I think that's pretty good. Kind of like a custardy thing. So let me dollop these into the into the hearts. And then I'm just going to show you the overview because these aren't going to be perfect. I got to do this pretty quickly. I'm just going to kind of mold these into the hearts. Me and my friend get no respect. What did Scooby do that we neglect? Me and my friends get no respect. So what Who cares? I'm doing what I like. I'm singing through my life. My special underwater mic. Who's gonna save the world? Who's gonna save the day? The trolley is in here. Who's gonna take the villains? And who's gonna say shake the law? Whatever. Okay, so let's get these filled. I made a little bit too much mixture. So I'm gonna scrape that excess back off into here. If I had some cake mix, like spare cake mix, I could have made like some Cool Whip cookies or something. Okay, so I probably need like a palette knife to like smooth this. But I mean, I have one, but I don't know if I have the time to scrape it. I'm scraping it pretty good with the spoon. And all right, here we go. So when I pop these out, they should pop out fine. That's why I was saying like I don't need to really scrape it because it's like thin pieces. So when I pop it out, it should be thin. But yep, so we're gonna put this in the freezer. I should probably cover it. It's fine, it's fine. All right, we're gonna try it one more time. It could maybe use like a little bit more vanilla flavor. I forgot to color them. Well, White Hearts is kind of cool too. Chad, sometimes things slip your mind. But alright, so anyways, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of vanilla. A little bit of vanilla. And let me add a little bit of color this time. What I'm going to do is pop these back out real quick. It's real life, baby. Sometimes you forget stuff. Real life, baby. Because you're rushing. Let me add the food coloring right now. Before I forget. We're going to add some red. Valentines and warts. Might have added too much red, but we'll see. Again, real life. So I'm just gonna mostly scrape these out. Blendy. Yeah, it's a bit sweeter. So we're gonna do like a marble thing. We're just slathering this on the mold. Right on top of that white. So hopefully these turn out pretty like little chocolates now because I left some white in the mold. And now I'm just putting the pink on top. So we shall see. We shall see. They're going to be white on the top, pink on the bottom. I'm glad I made that mistake because now they're going to be prettier. But all right, get a napkin. Please tell me I'm not getting whip on my shirt. Okay. Yeah, I got whip on my shirt. It's okay. Just wipe that off. Now I'm going to put this on a plate. And there we go. See them? So now let's put them in the freezer. It's kind of like a lemon custardy taste. The Too Good yogurt gives a natural tartness. The lemon has a tartness. Then I added some Splenda. vanilla extract, and pink food coloring. Just to recap. So it has some vanilla with the yogurt and the extract. It has some vanilla with the yogurt and the extract. And it has some lemon flavoring. So, alrighty. So, let me wipe this container. And I'm about to put the excess in the freezer. So it can kind of be like a little, I don't know, like a little whipped little dessert deal. I don't really know what to call it, honestly. But yeah, I'm about to put it in the freezer. And ooh, thank God for improvisation. And now I'm gonna let that chill, and I'm gonna show y'all the hearts when they're done. Hopefully I'll have this video up on Valentine's Day night. Maybe 8 o'clock. How you feeling about that? Like a date. But yeah. So let me put this Cool Whipping yogurt up. Need to get some aluminum foil for the yogurt. I have to have some kind of crunch factor with yogurt. Like, I have to have granola or something in it because I just don't like the texture of just plain yogurt or pudding very much. Like, I have to have pudding with like some cookies or something. Like cookie crumbs, like, you know, the worm dirt cake, something like that. I just don't like the texture of pudding and yogurt very much. I like Jello though because it's kind of a different texture, but I don't like those two's texture. But alright, so let me finish cleaning up. Gotta do these dishes. And I'll be back.